Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back to another Dollar Tree DIY video. This time we're making 5 different DIYs for Christmas that are super cheap and super simple to make. This is also Friend Top Friday, so after you watch this video, make sure to check the description. There'll be a link for you to go to the next video, which will also be a Christmas DIY. If you're coming from Natalie's channel, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by, and we're getting started right now. For this first DIY, you just need one of Dollar Tree's foam toy balls. They have a soccer ball and a basketball. They probably have other balls too, but the foam ball, they're cheaper than the styrofoam balls and they work actually a little bit better. Then paint your ball black. I'm using Walmart's 97-cent spray paint. It's the cheap spray paint, but it works just fine for this project. Or you could hand paint it black. It's just spray painting's faster and easier for me. Then Walmart sells dowel rods that are less than $1, 97 cents. They're about 3 feet long. You can use one of those or Dollar Tree's plungers. I'm using the largest size that's still 97 cents. So I think it's 17 or 7/16. The little black, the black dot size, okay? And then just paint your stick brown. I'm using burnt umber, but you can seriously use any brown that you have on hand. To take this up a little bit and make it a little bit more high-end, you can add some sticks to your dowel rod, but that's totally optional. Then just hot glue and stab your ball with the dowel rod sticks. I mean, really, if you could find a large enough and straight enough branch in your yard, you could totally use that too. And that's, great because it's free. Free is better than $1. Then 1 of Dollar Tree's poinsettias, 3 of their Christmas picks, and then 3 of these greenery leaves from Walmart. They're 97 cents. But Dollar Tree does carry something very similar, so you could use that just the same. Now for the greenery picks, cut them apart. So each stem has 2 leaves, cut the stems in half, and then just start stabbing that into your ball, poking it in. And you don't have to do it right next to each other. They can be about 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. Then go back with your Christmas picks, and I did cut these apart. So the little pine branches were kind of long, or pine stems. I cut those in half and stabbed those in the ball as well. For the berries, since I pulled those apart, I did use hot glue, but you don't have to do that. You could leave big clusters of berries. That would work out just fine. And up close, you will be able to see a little bit of the ball, but that's okay because from a distance, you cannot see it at all. Then to hold this in the bottom, just one of Dollar Tree's little tin cans, some floral foam, and then add some rocks for some weight. This tin is too small to be the final base of your topiary, but you can use one of Dollar Tree's planters from summer and spray paint it white. I've done that before. Or you can use one of Dollar Tree's little red basket looking buckets they're selling right now. Eventually, when I'm done with my fall decor outside, I have a basket I'll use. I'll put this inside of there instead. And you could also go back and add a bow and a bell, but that's optional. It looks fine without it. And we're on to the next one where all you need is some poster board. You can get 2 poster boards for $1 at Dollar Tree. Roll up your poster board and then just use some tape to tape it together. I did this 3 times in 3 different sizes. So my largest cone that we made I used 1 full poster board for the entire cone. And then the other 2 cones, I just used 1 poster board for 2 cones, and you still have a lot left over. So all of that said, depending on the size of your cone, you'll need 1 to 4 pieces of Dollar Tree's garland. For the largest cone, actually for all the cones, you just need to wrap your garland around the top, a little bit of hot glue, and then you don't need to hot glue again until that piece of garland ends and you're adding another piece of garland. You see what I'm saying? This is not a lot of hot glue type of project. This is a little bit of hot glue type of project. And then of course at the very end, I did glue the entire ring around the bottom. So to give you an idea how much you're gonna need, the large cone is about 32 inches and then my smallest cone is 14 inches. For the largest cone, I used 4 pieces of garland, and the smallest one, I only used 1. Then going back with some chalk paint and a paper towel, I just dabbed that all over the largest cone and my medium-sized cone too, to give it a snowy, flocked look. For the smaller cone, I did something a little different, and On camera, you can't tell a big difference. In person, you can. I just took some of Walmart's cheap 97-cent spray paint because it doesn't have great coverage, just to give it a more of a muted green tone. And then I did go back and I still flocked that one. So like I said, in person, you can tell that it's a different color, but on camera, I'm not sure if you can really pick that up and see a huge difference. Then for one of my trees, I just used Dollar Tree's small ornaments and hot glued that all over the tree. For my other two trees, I used Dollar Tree's pip berries. Hey, thank you to everyone in the comments that told me these are called pip berries or pip garland. I added that to my other two trees. So just as a reference, the tree on the far left is the one that I spray painted. And we're on to the third DIY where you just need one of Dollar Tree's little MDF sleds. Peel off the paper, peel off all the paper. You could just flip it over on the back because we're going to take it apart anyways. But because I'm giving this away, I do want to give it a finished look. So I'm just going to rip off all the paper. After that, go back with some Jenga blocks. Actually, this is optional. You can go in with some Jenga blocks and then hot glue this to the back to make this sled more three-dimensional. You don't have to do this. I had these spare on hand, so it wasn't a big deal, but I do like the way it gives it more of a three-dimensional look. Then just paint it all over my sled with, or sleigh or sled? Pretty sure it's a sled. All over my sled with chalk paint, not even trying to get full coverage, and then hot glued my sticks again to the back. So you see what I'm saying here? Are you still with me? Then to embellish our sled, I'm just using some ribbon. This is $1 from Dollar General, not Dollar Tree, but it's still a great deal and you get just as much as if you were to buy ribbon from Dollar Tree. I make a double bow by just tying two basic bows together with wire, then hot glue everything together because I'm not a professional bow maker. But like I said in my last video, definitely check out Ramon at Home or Olivia's Romantic Home because they are fabulous bow makers and make some great tutorials. Then some of Dollar Tree's bells. You get 9 of these for $1. Hot glued that down the middle, and then some rogue greenery I had laying around. I'm gonna hot glue that right up underneath the bow. But once again, totally optional. All of this is customizable, so you could omit or add whatever you want. And here we go. This is a really cute little sled. This will look great on a door, and the person I'm giving it to, she might want it personalized. I might put her family's name at the bottom. Just so many ways to snazz up that sled. And we're on to number 4, where you just need 2 of Dollar Tree's love signs or any of their larger MDF signs that they sell. They have Halloween ones out right now. They have Christmas ones out. Any of them, it doesn't really matter. Then I'm using Rust-Oleum's white heirloom or heirloom white. I love this off-white color. It has great coverage. 1 thick coat. That's all you need. No 2 coats, just 1 thick coat, and you get full coverage. I did this to both signs. Once again, spray painting the front. The one thing I do love about the love signs is that it has the indentions, and it kind of gives it more of a realistic wood look. Then I probably should have done this at the start, but I didn't. I went back with some Dollar Tree spackle and filled up the holes, just one set of the holes. So one of the signs I did this to, the other I left with the hole so we can hang this. Then some of Dollar General's felt peace sign. This is great for $2. I think you have the letters, you have the twine, you have the little poofy balls, and we are only ripping off the burlap off of this banner. Then some of Dollar Tree's craft fabric and trace out a tree. I'm using a little wooden tree. I don't know where it's from. It's probably from Dollar Tree, maybe Dollar General. You could freehand a tree and cut this out. I didn't trust my freehanding skills that day. And then just hot glue the tree in the very, very middle. We ripped off all the burlap pieces of letter to spell out peace. And so our tree is going to be our A. So then all you have to do is glue down the P-E-C-E and use the tree as the A. And this is really cute. It's a nice big sign. I've shown how to make large signs with real wood on my channel before, but I do know that some people they won't go to Home Depot and they just prefer using Dollar Tree supplies. So this is a good DIY for them. Then we're on to the next one where you just need some of Dollar Tree's wooden blocks, you get 6 for $1, and one of Dollar Tree's wooden ornaments, you get 5 for $1, and spray paint your wood block with the ornament on top of it. I did mess up though at first. I didn't cover up the hole, so make sure you cover up the hole in the ornament. Then for the back of the little wooden blocks, which are now our coasters, by the way, just use some felt. I think I got mine from Walmart, but I know Dollar Tree sells it. Either way, Walmart's like 28 cents and Dollar Tree, you get a few pieces for $1. But hey, super cute way to make super cute coasters. And if you're still here, you're amazing. I have some super cool information to share with you. So Heidi put together this Friend Hop Friday, and she also had all the girls in it pitch in money for a really cool giveaway. More information on the giveaway will be on Heidi's channel, but to give you the rundown, make sure you leave a comment saying you're interested in the giveaway, watch the other girls' videos, and then one person will get 3 $100 gift cards. So it's a really cool prize, and if you're interested in that, please, like I said, go check out Heidi's channel and her video, and she'll have more information on that. Much love to you, and I will see you next time.